Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're not actually going to be going over a lightsaber. Big surprise, right? Don't really always go over them anyways. But today we're going to be going over something that's not even a blaster. It's actually a bunker bomb. This guy right here. I've been wanting to show him off for a while, and I think the opportunity has finally arose. So why don't we just throw on another charge, and I'll show you exactly what's going on.
Throw me another charge.
All right, so this is the bunker bomb sold by Wanawanga, and this is a DIY kit, much like everything that I do. This is fully resin printed. It is a super high resolution print of, I believe, a scan of, I don't believe the prop, but the actual thing that the prop was made from, which is like a jackhammer enclosure. And this is probably something that's really out of my comfort zone, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't paint stuff. But Roy sent me, well, it comes with the kit. So he didn't do anything special. I didn't get any special treatment, but he sent me the kit. And it has directions for the paints that he used and recommended, and so I just literally did exactly what the directions said and ended up with this. So you can too, trust me, because I am not somebody that paints stuff. I know how I want things to look, and I know that I'm very pleased with how this came out. So, and the other thing is that this is a super easy assembly. It's pretty hard to mess up. There are a few parts like bending these metal parts around the body. They can be a little bit tough, but you can do it by hand. And then just some things to like make your life easier are actually getting taps for the holes. So checking what the screw sizes are, order those taps, tap the body. There's quite a few screws all around here, and this one that go into the body, and the body is not printed with threads, so it really does help to do that. There's nothing wrong with using the screws to thread the body, but you have to be really careful, and so there's a lot of back and forth play to make sure that you're not going to crack anything. It is a super high, it is a super strong resin. I know because in my process of installing this, I decided I needed one last hole, and that hole actually caused a catastrophic disaster. This thing went flying across the room, and it is still in one piece, so I can definitely speak for its durability. I would not test it, but this thing is great. It's just basically acrylics with a black wash. There's stencils that you can print out, and I'm rambling at this point, so why don't I actually show you what I did. This is, I'm going to open up the bottom here. This is basically a lightsaber. It's just a prop with lightsaber parts in it. So the bottom here is a M4 screw, and there's a metal plate on the bottom that I've glued magnets onto the inside. I've got this little piece of styrofoam to basically just hold my Proffieboard because I wanted easy access. And the reason I put it here is because there's 4 screws all around here, and that's more of a pain in the butt to pull apart, especially since when this paint dries, it gets really stuck because it kind of goes together. And this is way easier access. So that hole I was telling you, one more hole I needed. Yeah, I was like basically to the point that I was ready to wire this up to the soundboard, and I had to basically start over. We all live and learn. The recharge port is right here. It's a 2.1 millimeter recharge port, so I never need to actually get in here. There are 29 neopixels around the inside, but honestly, I'm going to chalk it up to a failure as they're below these vents, and you really don't see it unless you've got it tilted up and you're looking down the vents. And I've also diffused the vents with some clear plastic just to, hide the inside a little bit more. So that's not really great. I could probably mount some neopixels behind here if you wanted the vents lit up, because this is there's a cutout in the body here. What else? All right, so there's my NeoPixel. I'm sorry, my Proffieboard, and then my magnets on my base. And that's just to show you quickly how I get access to the soundboard and how to charge it, because the battery is inside the main body, and that is a 18500, so not huge, but this doesn't really do too much. And essentially it's a glorified egg timer. So I sent a wish list of things to Brian Connor, and he so kindly, when he found some time, actually made a custom prop config for me. So turn the top knob, and this is actually wired to be like a kill switch. So off, it disconnects the positive from the board, on connects the power, and then I have a single button set up right here. So this button will do a few things. As you saw, I just turned off the clicking. If you hold it, it'll turn it back on. Double tap turns it off. If you tap it once,
30.
It starts going through the presets, which each preset gets longer. So you have, it starts from 5 and goes all the way up to 2 minutes, but it says the length in seconds. So
60. 90.
90,
120.
120,
5.
5. And just for demo purposes, I'll show you this one. It can also play music.
Penny for your thoughts. I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants.
If you know, you know. To start it back up, you can either just turn it off or hold the button. I'm going to turn it off, and then... So now it'll tick through. Fuse. Explosion. And then again, without me talking over it. Each preset or time has actually a different track to it, so it doesn't always play seagulls. Sorry. Oh, I have it off. Silly.
Penny for your thoughts. 15.
15 will play like I think appropriate music, actually. Yeah.
30. 60. 90.
So quite the array of music and times. So you can actually basically just use this as a glorified egg timer, where
120. 5. 15.
basically, I mean, I could make the ticking last longer. It can go past 2 minutes, but I got lazy and I was like, I think that's enough. Who's really going to want to listen to this for 2 minutes, right? It's longer than you think. But it is pretty cool to be able to maybe one day put it down in front of somebody and be like, you've got 2 minutes, and then you blow up. And then they have to do a task or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll pee themselves, but that would be worst case scenario, right? Anyways, not going to do that. But yeah, that pretty much is the whole thing. So it plays music. You can change the length of how long the ticking goes for. After it explodes, it does not reset itself. You actually have to cycle it either on by holding the power button or by turning the device off and on. So basically, that's the only way to get it to go again. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty great success. It has the magnets on the bottom and it sticks to stuff. And yeah, I got a little creative. I said I wasn't going to install this thing. I just wanted it because it's a 1-to-1 prop, and I was like, this is really cool. But when I saw how straightforward putting it together was, like, really the thing that takes the longest is just painting it, and you can do that to your heart's content until it looks the way you want it. You know, basically, you can just really get creative with this. Like, honestly, I saw how much room was inside, and I was like, I have to install this. It would be wrong not to. So, yeah, maybe I'll make the prop file public for anybody else that wants to try with a Proffi. Let me know. Let's wrap the video here. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting installs, just like the bunker bomb here. I'm constantly installing sabers and blasters and apparently other things that need light and sound. So if you have any inquiries about a weird install, don't hesitate to reach out. You can find me at john@sabersforever.com. Or if you're looking for something more common, I have a ready-to-ship section along with commonly asked for installs on my website at sabersforever.com. Now there will be a lot more videos coming out in the very near future, so you're not going to want to miss out, and I suggest liking and subscribing so that you don't. Maybe hit that bell so you get a little notification when I make a post. And I really honestly have to thank everyone for their continued support. It's really been amazing, and I cannot thank you all enough. So until the next time, guys, may the Force be with you.